Is it on?
It takes a bit. It takes a couple of seconds for it to go live.
Gosh darn it.
Starting.
I can hear myself through your thing.
I don't know what it is. Oh, maybe because I muted myself for a second and that's why you can hear yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll go away if you keep talking.
Not a fan.
I see load the data.
Okay. We're good to go.
So yeah. Hey guys, we're back with some
This piece
Final
of shit.
Fantasy 13 goodness. Hey man,
I will admit it's getting slightly better.
it's getting slightly better, which is fine. I'm still staying optimistic on this game.
I'm not, but you know. It's...
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about that. I'm not, but let's move on. So, Paradigm was I'm rev calm, so we should be fine. Do you remember these fuckers from 13-2?
Yeah.
Like Snow was losing a fight to a big one.
Yeah.
What incredible
Well,
game.
I vaguely remember it. All I just remember is like Snow's design.
It's pretty bad design. Good job, Saz.
I was like thinking, like, this is weird. Why is it not like? There we go, full screen.
Here we go.
So you have to like admit that Vanille's outfit is pretty good.
It's okay.
It's alright.
It's alright. I mean, I wouldn't say no, but
You wouldn't say no. Okay, there we go.
I can't even bother to like switch paradigms. I forgot to set paradigms up for them because this game reset them again.
Oh, but didn't it save last time?
No, it did the Crystarium, but not the paradigms. Because this game's incredible, by the way.
Oh, the hate is already strong with you on this one.
You know, at least Saz is there. You know, Saz is the one redeeming factor of this game. Well,
Is it?
yeah, he's okay.
I don't know. I think the game is becoming more alright as time goes on.
It's okay.
It's like you know how you like spend like let's say that you're playing like I don't know a game that you really hate, you know, but it's the only game that you can play.
Yeah.
Eventually, like you're gonna like it in some way or form, or you're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's not too bad.
That's like Stockholm Syndrome, though. It's not that it's good. It's just like I accept it. Okay, let's keep going then. She makes the worst noises when she jumps. Fucking sass. Okay, we'll keep going then.
All this dampness is damp. People die when they are
they're
killed. Man, I wonder if our number one like Final Fantasy
Floyd the fuck back?
yeah 13 support is gonna like appear in the chat at one point.
I hope so.
He's been a huge morale boost.
It really has. It's good to see Floyd the fuck back, but yeah.
Well, I guess this is better than homicidal
Yeah.
scorpion robots and mountains of trash.
Maybe he like secretly likes this shit.
Maybe he's like, why are those guys dissing my game?
Clearly everything's about it is so
This place
perfect.
would make a nice picnic spot.
Why are you like opening a map for something so linear?
I wanted to see if there's like a turn. There was. I was like, oh, impressive game, we did something. Oh, I screwed up. Me screw up this game? No.
Well, at least we're now fighting what, tomatoes? Plant tomatoes?
Yeah, at least it's pretty airy, I suppose. You know, you gotta look positive in this game.
Yeah, but everything, dude. I mean, I think we're like a bit harsh on the game at the start. Well, justified, obviously.
It was justified at start, dude. That start is ridiculous. Like, the fucking vile peaks. It's like the name's so accurate, it's so vile. But you know, I actually do like this area a bit, and I kind of like the Gapra Whitewoods from last episode. That was okay.
What, the one with all the behemoths?
Yeah, that's okay actually. It was pretty, and
It was pretty.
yeah. See, I'm being positive about the game.
That's pretty.
It's pretty. It's pretty good. pretty okay. I need to wait for these to turn around.
Where's the weed killer when you need it?
It says then, where's the weed killer when I need it?
Oh man. Oh, okay. So we're now...
I screwed up again.
It's okay, no one's watching anyway, it's okay.
That's good.
Like, I'm your only viewer right now.
You're my favourite customer.
Oh shit.
What?
Oh shit.
What's up?
I think we have someone willing to put up with Final Fantasy 13.
No. They can't be. They almost like clicked on accident like, oh, not this game.
No, it's like, oh, no, it's like, oh, this thumbnail is really pretty. And they click on it, it's like, oh shit.
Oh, it's
Oh, no.
No.
I'm watching, I saw what you did. Is what the Superior Taste just said.
What was that, sorry?
Superior Taste said, I'm watching, I saw what you did.
Oh, cool.
I don't know, wasn't that like a movie or some
I
shit?
think so. It's like, I saw what you did last summer. Is it like a new version?
It's like some sequel.
I saw what you did today.
Oh, isn't it like, it's a horror movie, isn't it?
Kinda.
Or like, is it like Scary Movie?
It's more like a slasher.
Oh.
Like, the concept is they run someone over, and then they thought they killed him, and then it turns out they didn't, and he comes back and kills them all.
Oh shit. Well, ran over by accident or what?
Yeah, they were like all drunk, I think, in the car.
So this guy is like fucking coming back to kill them because he died?
Yeah. Oh, he didn't die. I forget like the actual thing of the game. They ran him over. Something happens. It was okay.
Oh man.
Just look how grumpy they look. That was like the turn. Oh, god damn it.
This is great.
Yeah.
At least these plans like stagger really quickly.
Yeah, there's always a plus, I guess. Kind of odd switch. I guess we should undermine.
No shit.
Oh shit, what's up, fella?
Paradigm shift.
Paradigm shit. So I did there, fella?
Sort of. It was alright.
Thanks, fella.
So, now that you've done like the Yokai Watch event on Final Fantasy 14,
Yeah?
are you happy?
I feel like a void's in my life now. I looked at the amount for like 20 seconds, like, yeah, it's okay. Logged off. And that's it. No, I'm gonna use the amount again, I probably don't think.
So, did I tell you about the capture card?
No, you didn't. Oh,
Alright, so I have a capture card, right? And I
Yeah.
wanted to, I wanted to stream Persona 5 initially. And, you know, I was getting really hyped. It's like, oh, this tune, oh my god, this is a great start. You know, like after this whole depression of like watching 13 and shit, I was like, yeah, I was really feeling it. Really feeling it. And, first fucking cutscene,
the game's like, nope.
it forced my stream to stop. And I thought Atlas was like, yeah, it's fine, 2 weeks after release or some shit. Nope, I have to get a capture card for it. Anyway, I have a capture card, but I just don't have the HDMI cable for, like a certain HDMI cable for it
Good job, fella.
to stream it properly. So I actually bought a HDMI, well, the cable that I need to stream it.
Yeah. I got a Skype message randomly. That's not good. That's not appearing on stream.
No, it's not appearing on the stream.
Okay.
So like I wanna stream Persona 5, right? It's my first time playing that game or the series in general.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was just so disappointed and like upset, like that I got so pumped up and then I couldn't like play it anymore.
You never saw it coming.
So, never saw it coming.
Follow my lead, Pops.
Yeah, I mean, you can have to play it sometimes. Persona 5 is pretty good. I like that game.
Change is good, Pops.
Well, now I'm committed. I mean, to play it. So. And there's the other, like, Evil Within 2 is also something I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, it looks okay. It doesn't look like Resident Evil 7, but...
Sorry, but 7 was subpar at best.
Excuse me. 7's great, for at least the first half. Like,
it's like almost every Resident Evil ever.
I know, that's true actually. Like, everyone's like, Resident Evil 4 was great. Have they played the island recently?
Oh, no, the island is like... Well, I like the, what's it called, the Regenerator?
Regenerator's okay, but it feels like a place.
Oh, I was out of nowhere, where you like bumped into them, which is like a good surprise. I like those kind of surprises.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this actor, like, the island's all action, then all of a sudden you got the Regenerator, it's like, no thank you.
Follow my lead, Pops.
Then, well, Resident Evil 5 just copied and pasted it.
Resident Evil 5 was really good though.
It was good. Like, you can't deny that it was not good.
I just remember the fat guys with the Gatling guns.
Oh yeah.
And the red berets, they always cracked me up, dude.
Resident Evil 1 and the lab. I think which is good, which is fine.
You know,
Did
people always say
not
like
like the hunters though.
people always say like, oh, Resident Evil 5, that ruined Resident Evil. Fucking, I think I'd actually say Resident Evil 4 did. I'm not saying Resident Evil 4 is a bad game, but Resident Evil 4 is when it's like, oh, this is not a horror game anymore, this is an action game. I think the fear in Resident Evil 4 was less horror and more adrenaline.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, I think like the definition of what horror is for everyone, like clearly the topic itself of what survival horror is different for everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's really like up to the director of what his vision is of survival horror. And you can clearly see, like, even with Evil Within, Shinji's definition of survival horror is literally what you see, like Resident Evil 4 style. Like, that's his definition of survival horror. Not to say though, I did feel a bit uneasy at times in Evil Within.
Yeah.
Because of the environments. I really did felt uneasy about some parts.
I just feel there's injustice in this world when Resident Evil's still going on and Silent Hill died.
Well, that's not the fan base's fault. That is Konami's fault, and look what Konami's been doing.
Well, unpopular opinion, I think Silent Hill's fan base is one of the most needy, bratty fan bases out there. Like,
what?
Okay, so when Silent Hill 1 came out, people was like, yeah, this is pretty good. It's like, you know, it's psychological horror. Nothing else did it like that. And then Silent Hill 2 came out and everyone's like, oh my god, this is a masterpiece, which it was. And then then Silent Hill 3 came out and everyone's like, this is not enough like Silent Hill 2. This one's boring.
Silent Hill 1 to 2 were absolutely fine, but like the room was questionable at best.
No. You've probably missed this, dude. When Silent Hill 3 first came out, people hated that game. They're like,
no, I know what you mean.
And then the room, and everyone's like, oh, this is terrible. And now everyone's like, oh, you know, 4 belongs in the first 3 in terms of quality.
So that's like the same thing with Final Fantasy 12.
Yeah.
People hated Final Fantasy 12 at release because it's not what it was like the previous ones.
But then what do you call it? And then people are like, oh, but you know, Silent Hill 4 is not enough like Silent Hill 2. So they bring out Homecoming, and everyone's like, oh, this is too much like Silent Hill 2. Don't get me wrong, Homecoming was shit. But like, it completely ripped off Silent Hill 2. Like, the twist was completely ripped off.
I don't know. I think that's with every game, of what you're summing up. This is legit with any game. Like, say that with Resident Evil to Resident Evil 5, same fucking thing. Resident Evil 1 to 2. Well, Resident Evil 1 is just like better than 2, but
wait. Say that again.
Resident Evil 1 is better than 2.
Get lost.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, it's not. Resident Evil 2 is great, dude.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that 2 sucked. 2 is an amazing game.
2.
It's really hard to top off with like top Resident Evil 1. But
I think 2 topped off. I think 2 had better set pieces. 3, yeah, 3 was pretty bad.
Tell me about
What's subpar? I didn't say it's bad.
No, I thought it was pretty bad.
yourself.
Never
But
said it's
even
funny
then,
though. Stars.
even then though, like how people say like, oh, Resident Evil 1 is like, Resident Evil 2 is not like Resident Evil 1, so it sucks. No. Thank you. Floyd is even here in the chat.
Yo, Floyd the fuckbag. Yo.
He's even here. What he says is law, and this is what he said. Resident Evil 1 Remake is the best RE game.
I'll agree there. But if we compare PS1, RE1, and RE2, RE2 is better.
Are you including Director's Cut?
Yes, Director's Cut was worse because of the terrible soundtrack.
You're right.
So,
Well, even then, are you saying so? You're saying that by default, Resident Evil 2 Remake should beat Resident Evil 1 Remake.
It should if they play their cards right.
Dude, this is like without Kamiya or Shinji Mikami. I don't buy it. I don't believe it. It's gonna beat it. There's no fucking way that they are gonna do Resident Evil 2 justice. Especially with Capcom today. No way, not gonna happen.
You
Definitely
say with shit. She thought his face. There's like, ugh. But no, like Shinji. I don't believe in Shinji after Mighty Number 9.
Shinji has nothing to do with Mighty Number 9.
Shinji Ikami?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was behind that.
No, you're thinking of Kenji Inafune.
Oh, that's right. God damn it. Same thing, different person.
Shinji Mikami is like the creator of 1, producer of 2, I believe, and director of 4, and then he made The Evil Within 1.
How about that?
And he also made Vanquish and all that shit. So...
no, I'm still holding out for a second.
It's my turn to wish.
By the way, you're missing out on Sal's flashback. Sal's his best character.
That's alright. Superior Taste said, the only Resi game I've played was 4, so I can't really comment on this.
You alright?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4 was fine. I just think it was the sort of
You really got to keep it
action
together,
route.
okay?
That's where it started in RE4. I guess you could argue RE3 as well, but at least RE3 had
RE4 still provide tension on your first playthrough. If you had no idea what Resident Evil 4 like provided, it still like gave you tension. The fucking the giant, the fish underwater when you get like knocked off underwater, and you have to fucking mash your way back onto the boat, and you see the like thing like catching up to you. That shit was intense.
You're missing the point. I agree
Would you look at that?
That's gives you adrenaline. It's adrenaline pumping, but I think that's different than fear.
Well, when it comes down to fear, I think Evil Within nailed it. When it came down to fear,
like Resident Evil in the later games, all about adrenaline pumping, but like in RE1, for example, that shit could be terrifying. Like Lisa Trevor.
No.
Lisa Trevor. When I was a kid,
Lisa Trevor was not terrifying.
As a kid, she was, dude. Like when I played that GameCube version and she was chasing, when I could see her in the house, I was like, no.
I don't know. I definitely had no fear for Lisa Trevor. Floyd said, I think the elemental crossbow in Evil Within was a mistake. I kind of agree with that. But I think like in general of what Evil Within did, minus the shitty engine, dear god I hate that engine, like the baseline was fine for what it did. I think like the last 2 chapters, chapter 11 and 12, I think was a mistake. That was a mistake. God, I hated those chapters. But I think like chapter 10 is like one of the best chapters in Evil Within, which was the mansion. That was sick.
I've not played it, so I can't comment.
Yeah, Floyd said So, oh yeah, so you said that set pieces were amazing, but the story was just yeah, the story was absolute shit. I really, I'm playing it for the set pieces and the encounters. And I think like some of the bosses, like the what's his name? Shit, what's her name again? It's not Lisa. It's not Lisa. What's that like multi-arm chick or long-arm chick's name again?
You mean from Mortal Kombat? She was in Mortal Kombat.
No. It was that basically in Evil Within you have this the Ring-esque woman, but with like very long arms and shit.
Okay,
and they're and if she grabs you, it's an instant kill.
Oh great.
But yeah, I don't remember the what's it called her name again. But anyway, yeah, like in terms of environment, like there was this one point in the game in Evil Within where normally like you look at this mirror, right? And this mirror leads you to a save room.
Okay.
And you always like end up in a cellar or a cell in a cell room, and you walk out, and then like you go to the right, and that's where you like go to your upgrades and whatever the hell. But anyway, once you first arrive there, like it has this very like dark, like clearly like no lighting and stuff like that. Like something's off. You can tell something's off, and you know like the first idea of a save room is that you're safe, right?
Yeah.
But there was something off, and there was another way that you could go, like down the stairs. And you go down the stairs, and it leads down to a cutscene at the end of it. But it was very like uneasy. Just the whole environment was uneasy. And there were like other bits in the save room that were like not normal, and I just love those bits.
By the way, we're still fighting the same freaking monster.
Yeah, I noticed.
It's got so much health.
Hikari said, "Are you at chapter 11 yet?"
Who said
No.
that?
Christy Hikari.
No, I wish. Okay. We still got a 5-star for that, by the way.
We did.
Yeah. Those things are ridiculous.
Chris Hikari says Final Fantasy 13 is so boring that we're getting the Evil Within commentary.
Yes.
And then Milky Goodness said, I'm at work and I'm watching Nero play Final Fantasy 13. Now my boss is going to fire me for this.
They'll fire you for watching Final Fantasy 13.
They'll fire you for that, not for watching. Like,
They're like, what are you watching? 13? Get that out.
your house.
I don't know what kind of stuff you're into, but that's not allowed here.
Chris Hikari, we were talking about well, Evil Within 2 is like coming out next month, like Friday the 13th of October. Anyway, yeah, so it's coming out next month, and I'm like really stoked for it. I love Evil Within 1, even due to its faults. But with Vanille in there, just like hearing her like grunts and shit, you can say it's porn.
You can. They probably find that more more respectable than saying 13. Like, oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna get my capture cards tomorrow, and I'll be streaming Persona 5 for the very first time. So I'll be doing that.
No, not the first time.
Huh? Not the first time. Just the beginning. Just the beginning, I tried streaming it, and then PlayStation blocked me. Or Atlas blocked me. So I'm gonna get my capture cards tomorrow, and I can start streaming that.
Oh my god, they've got so much health.
Oh.
Wait, I just got one shot by that shit.
Is it really over?
Seriously? Oh, I guess I need buff to survive that.
You lost?
Yeah, I got one shot by Shocking Breath. That's bullshit. I guess I need buffs, so that's...
Christopher Hikari said, nice, I felt the same. My worst thing about the Evil Within would be that it's too jumpy. And also Glorious Persona 5, one of my favorite RPGs in recent memory. Dude, I have no idea what to expect about this game. I have a general idea, more or less, but like just from the system, the game mechanic system, and the combat, I have no idea. Like,
It's pretty good. I like Persona 5.
well, we'll see. I am pretty stoked on it. Pretty hyped to actually get in on it.
Okay, don't one-shot me again, please.
There was another game that I wanted to stream, which was Shenmue 1 and Shenmue 2. That's like another like game that I really like, and I have to do it in English voice acting because it's hilarious.
Oh, the dub, dude, that was the best dub ever. Yo, bro. Jesus, Saz almost got one shot. Really, game.
You know what almost one shot me?
What?
Like my attention for this game.
That made no sense.
Yes, it does. One-shotting my attention.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
It does. It's one-shotting my attention, so I'm not even like paying attention anymore to this fucking game.
Nah. Try again.
Alright, I'll come up with another one.
Okay, good going, fella.
Alright, you ready for this one?
No, not really. Okay, we got it.
Okay.
All that for 59
Nope.
shells. God damn it.
You know what else is 5 stars?
What?
Turning this game off.
Yeah, I agree actually. Yeah, I'm gonna sneak past that one. No chests though. Okay, no chests. Oh god, those things are so annoying. There's no chest over here though, fella. See, it's getting exciting. We've got chests.
Right. Well, it should be like 200 gil or some shit.
No, we got a Libra's
Taking
cut.
in the scenery. Even a fugitive's gotta catch.
Oh god. You'll never see it come, man.
What a great game. Persona 5, not this.
Dude, it is so amazing. I have to like give kudos to Floyd, like tuning in on Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, I'm starting to like wonder about his mental state.
Well, it's actually like Floyd and Superior Taste. They tend to tune in on this shit.
They do. Like 6, you know, nah. 13
Final
though.
Fantasy 6? Nah, not really.
6, yeah, that's the stuff. Nah, I appreciate it though, dudes. It's great. It's just like right now I need booze to get through this.
I like to play good games and watch bad games.
You know, I'm actually the same. That's why I like to subscribe to stuff like Retro Party, but
That's what Floyd said, by the way.
yeah, I know, I get sarcastic.
Man, I should play like a bad game then.
Yeah.
DMC 2.
Oh, they said bad game, not torture. God.
I don't know. What other game is there still that's bad?
I don't know. Bad Rats?
Oh, you said that Resident Evil like 6 is bad.
Oh yeah, it's pretty bad. We both actually own that game as well.
Yeah, but we never finished it.
We did.
I mean, we never finished it together. Like I already like played that game multiple times. That's sometimes has been a drag. I'll admit that.
Yeah, I got to like we got through Leon's campaign. I was like I'm done. That was.
No, we did Jake's right as well.
I think we got to near the end. Did we complete Jake's campaign?
Now you're talking.
I know we didn't complete Chris's because we did the first mission. I was like, no, this is terrible.
Well, Floyd says, got to wonder what the lore is behind the floating robotic orbs full of treasure.
Well, once upon a time, there's a big god fella, and he's like, here's some treasure, and you can read it if you buy the Ultimatium, and then the prequels, and then the phone games, and then... Oh, sorry, that's 15.
That's just...
Oh, you saw they released another phone game for 15 that actually has lore to the game. Like,
Really?
Yeah. I think it's something like the King's Code or some shit.
Make it end. Just make it end. Oh god. Why are they doing that?
I don't know.
Why are they like making Final Fantasy 15 was like when it came out? I was like, all right, yeah, okay. And then they're like, oh, let's do more shit. Oh.
Not enough sleep?
I was already against the idea of King's Glaive, you know, the CGI movie.
That's pretty bad as
Cute
well.
girl like me.
I thought that was
It's hard
trash.
to close your
Then
eyes,
what else
huh?
was there? The anime, it was alright.
The anime was okay.
I'm just
Yeah, I can accept that.
There was the phone game that came out before.
Was it Empire or some shit?
No, before that there was like the pinball
Oh,
one.
A King's Tale. No.
There was a pinball one you could use.
Oh, I don't remember that one. See,
Being
I know.
made
So
of
there's
steel,
a King's Tale as
it's
well.
not easy.
Then there is the...
I mean, look. Even I'm kind of worried.
What else is there?
I don't know. Too much. That's what there is.
But even if we don't know what'll happen,
Season Pass is alright, I'll accept that.
we have to keep our
What's-
dreams
alright?
alive.
The Season Pass?
Something to
Oh,
look forward to.
The pinball game closed after like a month, was what Floyd said.
Next stop is Nautilus, City of Dreams.
That's
Oh,
fun.
you mean that? Oh, you mean that pinball game that is like playable in 15
Yeah,
as well?
that was a phone game.
Oh shit! I guess no one downloaded it, huh?
I didn't. There was a scene there apparently. Look at Frokobo dripping on her face. What a cheeky fella. You know what? Frokobo is like the best character.
Sass?
Pinball game closed after like a month. Oh my god!
That was bad even for Square
I'm still-
standards.
I'm still processing that. Too funny.
Too funny. Oh god, another cutscene. Okay. Hi, Saz. At least it's Saz. Saz is cool.
Oh, I know I know another game that can be played that is bad.
What's that?
10-2.
You scared me.
Oh god. Too funny.
What's up?
Disasterific. That was Riku reacting to the review
I was
scores.
thinking.
I don't think I could like hold any form of sanity
Don't blame yourself.
when I play that game. You're
Too
playing that
fun-
game, right?
You know,
I guess.
you can't control who a Falcon picks for a focus.
I mean, you were like you said something
My son
about
Dodge.
streamers like you streaming it motivating you to actually finish it.
He was picked.
Do you want 100% it?
You can actually 100% it on one run if I remember, yeah. You just need to
Yeah, you
side
have to
with
be like
Youth League, I think it's called.
Wanted to see a foul sea.
Or something like that.
It's Youth League and New
I took
Yevon.
him to go on a tour.
And you have to do like all the side missions.
Yeah.
Thought I'd surprise him
And you need
with
to like
trouble.
examine every NPC.
Second
Like if I
or
remember,
third
you can
back.
actually miss out on like 1% if you don't push like the band members into elevator.
Yeah, it was also something else. I think it was whistling like 3 times or some shit. Or
Oh,
mashing
oh
like,
shit, dude. You missed that.
missed-
It was Vanille that gave Saz's son his mark.
Where are you? Say something! Dodge!
You sure dodged that.
What's wrong? Dodge!
Daddy.
His son's creepy, dude.
It's alright.
I don't know, it's alright.
You okay?
He's like, Daddy.
Where are you? What's that?
What's that? You got a tattoo, son?
Apparently,
What's that song?
Get a tattoo with Will Papa.
It did the only thing it could, and made Dodge in the sea to protect it. My son, he got picked by a Sanctum Foul Sea. He's a hero. But we're Pulse the Sea. Dodge's enemies.
He's a hero. Like Snow.
Psychom showed up right
Oh,
after
God.
that to take custody.
Sarah!
test after another.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
Jill.
yes.
Couldn't figure out his focus.
Yes.
Maybe it was
The
look
character
for
they
Postal
build
C.
up to be so
Maybe it
important,
was
like
kill
that's such a
Dude,
never.
Either
her
way,
design is ace.
Eh,
how could a kid that young even stand a chance?
she's okay.
No, you can't deny her design, dude.
After he was
I completely forgot that she existed. Now I got
some way of
reminded.
sensing things from Pulse.
That's
He
okay.
was the one who found the Pulse File C. But the kid can't fight. So that's why I put myself on the train to Purgeville. I figured his focus had to have something to do with destroying that
I
Pulse
remember
File
getting
C.
his side of the story.
Uh huh.
That's where he met
Thought I
Lightning.
could do it for him, and
Yep.
you know the rest.
Just this
If I
game,
was
dude.
right about his focus, he's probably a crystal already. Of course.
He finds out at one
Supposed to
point
take
that
out
it
that
was
thing,
Vanille that did it, right?
I think so. Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Either we die, or he's a thief.
Die? Really?
Cool.
Cool beans. Frukabo's like, no suicide today, fella.
It's a pickle, all right. But the bird says no.
Frukabo's the true hero of this tale. You know what? Frukabo deserves his own game.
He does. Well, you already said something about that, so
Yeah.
I have yet to look it up to see if it's actual fact.
Yeah, go search it. You'll see.
Chris said his throat is probably full of chocobo dung and feathers.
Yeah. No wonder everyone stays away from me. Probably like stinks.
Let me see here. Saz Chocobo.
A device that makes bad weather.
Oh shit! I think you might
Come
be
out to play in the rain, did you?
right.
Yep, told you.
I don't remember this
Isn't
one
that
bit.
adorable?
Alright, let's see.
So yeah, at this point you can change what mobs you fight by changing the weather, which would be a clever concept, but they only use it like for this one area and that's never used again.
So is it ever said about the Chocobo and how it became that?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay, never mind. Found it.
I bet it's terrible.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
You're like, nah, I don't believe that. That can't be true. That's
I mean,
terrible
it's
writing.
pretty. Alright, you know, I think everyone played 13 and 13-2. I think that's like to no surprise for anyone. Yeah, I think Chris said a Chocobo is a she.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me just like read this out loud, alright? Okay. By the events of Final Fantasy 13-2, Chocolina has been granted the ability to assume a human form by the goddess Etro.
Oh god, it's worse than I remember.
In her human form, she wears thigh-high stockings with shoes shaped like a chocobo feet, feathered gloves, a red bikini-like top, a red covering around her groin that includes plumage, I think it is,
Yeah, sorry.
behind her, and a headdress shaped like a chocobo's head. The outfit is identical to those worn by the Chocobo girls in XIII.
Yep, the
Right.
writing's worse than I remember. God damn.
That went over my head. How did I forget that?
Yeah.
Why is she assumed the human form?
I don't know. Fan service. Hey boys, remember that chocobo from the first one when you've been wanking to it? Excellent.
Oh my god.
I can't believe that's a thing.
What, so like Goddess Etro just saw that chocobo and be like, yo, I think it's better that you...
You hold my beer.
I don't think there's any logic behind it.
No, it's not.
Why couldn't just like the chocobo be like a grown-up chocobo helping Lightning with her journey, and that is it. Just let her like ride the chocobo.
Well, do you think you can ride this chocobo?
Please do not start.
Let's go for You didn't believe me, did you?
No, I believed you. I just didn't like think it would be that dumb.
See, like I kept saying he because Saz actually does say he a few times in this version of the game. Like, I don't think Saz knows a gender when it's a baby, but yeah, it's a girl.
Boy, the fuck back has the greatest explanation to this. All right,
Yeah.
you ready for this one?
Okay.
Okay, Saz's kid hit puberty and prayed to Etro for his chocobo to become a sexy woman.
Yeah, Dad. I want a fun waifu. Dad. Okay. I just like how Etro will, you know, allow people to suffer in the world, but hot chocobo, babe, for Dodge.
I don't know, but at least like, what is worse? All right, that or well, actually no, Thingy's worse. I forgot her name already.
Chocolina.
No. I'm thinking of Metal Gear Solid 5. I forgot her name.
Quiet.
Yeah, Quiet. There you go.
She's pretty bad.
Yeah, I think she's worse than Chocolina.
I like how, like, what do you call him? Like, Kojima was like, no, there's gonna be an explanation for why she looks like she does.
You'll be ashamed of your words and deeds.
It'd be like, oh, it's not fan service. There's a good reason for it, guys. I promise. Fuck off, Kojima. You. Oh, he's such a pretentious little shit, Kojima.
He's alright.
No, he's not. I'm gonna fight one of those lizard guys.
Oh, what was your favorite Metal Gear Solid?
3.
Floyd said, it's a tactical Fong.
Tactical. I'm just gonna skip that chest, you know, we're not bothered about achievements and shit.
Could watch it be like something great.
Probably. Oh no, I'm paranoid about that. Yeah, no, I'm paranoid. Let's go check.
I don't know, like I'm always like,
Okay,
I always prefer like respectable female character designs.
yeah,
But
like
if
Celeste.
you,
A little leotard, she's right.
no, it's, you know, that thing, that the whole leotard thing is like purely like an 80s, 90s thing, because every super hero or a super heroine, sorry, wore like a leotard. Fucking Wonder Woman.
To be fair, like, even the males wore that, like, He-Man, he wore a leotard.
Oh yeah. But like that is something that is like I believe is something in the 80s and the 90s. But like now with designs, I don't think that is very passable.
No.
I think like I guess Sniper Wolf's design gets a pass.
just because she beat Otto once, dude, she doesn't get a pass.
No, but I mean, she was still like better than whatever Quiet was.
Whatever Quiet was. That thing. Everyone knows.
The boss. The boss was really sick.
Everyone knows the best waifu of Metal Gear 1 was Otacon.
Octocon?
Yeah, Octacon, what do you call him?
Otacon.
Otacon, yeah. What was that line? I'll teach you what love is, Snake. If you like, let Meryl die.
I'll teach you what love is? I don't remember that.
If you let Meryl die, there's actually a scene at the end with a Snake and Otacon where he's like,
Oh, you mean at the very end of Metal Gear Solid 1?
yeah, if you let Meryl die during the torture sequence with Ocelot, I think.
Yeah.
It's
Did you just say Ocelot?
Ocelot? No, Ocelot. Was it Ocelot?
It was Ocelot, yeah. But I heard Ocelot.
Ocelot.
Chris Hukari said, Snake, do you think that love can bloom on the battlefield?
Yes. I mean, those two are clearly canon. Like the ending at MGS4, didn't they live together at the end?
Not the end of MGS4. I think it was like during the period of MGS2, wasn't it?
No, I think at the end it sort of confirms that Otacon like looked after Snake at the end.
Oh yeah, because he's like all like having Alzheimer's and shit.
Yeah. Best romance right there. You saw that.
I know. I always felt bad. I always felt bad of how Snake was treated in the Metal Gear Solid games. Solid Snake, not compared to the other Snakes.
Yeah, he got pretty bad.
I never really liked how they treated the character throughout the series.
If you think he had it bad, that poor Raiden.
Well, yeah.
Like Raiden, you know, he got like psychologically fucked. All the second game was all a mindfuck. I actually kind of liked MGS2. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I went back and played it again. It's pretty good actually.
Oh, I think Metal Gear Solid games really hold up well.
I don't think the first one did, and I think the fourth one is pretentious as shit.
Otacon chronicled Snake's last days as an excuse to live with him.
Yeah. Oh, Snake. Do you need your ass, I think? No, Otacon, are you sure? I've got the warm towels.
There was another character though. There was shit. What was her name again? The little girl. The daughter of the Russian woman, I think it is.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, I forgot her name too.
Oh, it'll come back to me. You wanted to taste of that solid snack. What was the little girl's name of Metal Gear Solid? Well, she's in 4 and then in Metal Gear Rising as well, but she was mentioned in 2.
Is that the one that Otacon like adopted?
Yeah, like the person, like the Russian woman's name is Olga.
Oh yeah.
Or the mother is called Olga, but I don't remember the daughter's name.
Oh,
Sunny. It was Sunny.
Oh, dude. That's perfect.
Oh, how did I forget that? Sunny. Alright, okay. Yeah. I thought Sunny was alright.
Yeah, Sunny's okay.
But who did like? I think it was Metal Gear Rising. Did she stay with Otacon? Yes, right.
I think. Yeah. You know what character I really liked in MVS?
Who?
The Vamp.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with you and like obscure fucking characters, dude. Every time. I
Vamp
should like
wasn't
always
obscure.
No, every time like you're like I think of like every time there's like a new like a franchise or something, I always need to look at the most like unpopular character.
Vamp wasn't obscure. Vamp was popular, okay. Well, okay, it wasn't popular,
shitty,
but dude, Vamp was hilarious.
Oh my god. No, there was nothing interesting about Van.
Yes,
at
there
all.
was.
Alright, tell me what is interesting about Van. Please, by all means.
Just
tell
like
me
how
right now.
crazy it was. Like how crazy it was going after Raiden. It was MDS4 if I remember right, with like all the jumping Metal Gears.
Yeah. And then like having a stat like fighting,
Yeah, it was great.
and then like doing like a suicide. No, there was nothing great about Van. I cannot think anything great about Van. Maybe the boss fight was fun.
Yeah, the boss fight was great.
Metal Gear Solid 2. That's pretty much it. Alright, here's a question for you, alright? I'm gonna name a franchise of something, and you will name your favorite character of said franchise. Or, well, not franchise, of a title that I'm gonna give.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Street Fighter 5.
Fang. Wow, Fang is great.
Okay.
Wow. Dude, Fang was amazing.
Alright. Final Fantasy X.
Waka. I don't like this treatment right now.
You're doing this on fucking purpose. I know you are.
Dude, you know I love Waka. The scene where he goes.
Alright, so here goes another one.
Okay.
Okay, ready for this one?
Okay.
Final Fantasy 12.
Oh, that's a tricky one. Bomb.
Okay. I mean, I'll give that an okay. At best.
Actually, no,
oops.
Vayne.
Vayne, okay. Final Fantasy 15.
Ignis.
I can't say anything bad about that.
C.
Devil May Cry 4.
Everyone's pretty shit besides Dante.
He was pretty shit, but that's Dante. Okay. Oh, wait. Super Mario.
Luigi.
Luigi, you're a Luigi man?
Yeah,
You're not a
Luigi's
Luigi
great.
man?
No one's dissing Luigi around me. Luigi's great.
Chris Hukari said, Waka gives Tidus the inferior sword while keeping the far deadlier Blitzball for himself.
Hey man, I can hit the flying enemies, you can't, ya?
Okay. You ready for Uncharted, A Thief's End.
Sully.
Sully. Okay.
Hey Sully. Yeah. That's my button actually.
There's no titles that's coming off the top of my head. Like, guys, give me a title that has like silly characters in them too. Oh, Zelda, The Breath of the Wild.
Prince Sidon.
Okay.
You can't deny Sidon was amazing. Believe in yourself, Link.
Resident Evil.
Barry Burton.
Okay.
I've got a shotgun.
What else was there? Nah, I can't really think of any title that's coming at the top of my mind, because every time like we're playing something, you always like pick the most obscure character.
I don't. You just imagine things at this point.
No, Zone can confirm this.
I don't. I don't pick obscure
oh shit.
What? What's up, fella?
Oh, Kirby.
Kirby. Kirby.
the Mega Man universe.
Dr. Wily. Have you ever watched? Have you watched Doctor? I think it's Mega Man 7. We've got the top Dr. Wily. That's the dub for it. It's like, we got the Dr. Wowie before he do bad thing.
No, I don't know what you're on about. But Floyd the Fuckbag said Super Mario RPG.
Oh, I really liked, not Mello, Gino.
Okay, Brianna Rose, I think that's a new viewer, said Final Fantasy IV.
Kane.
Kane?
Yeah.
Seriously, out of all the characters, you would say Kane?
Yeah?
No kidding.
No?
Why?
Because Kane's iconic, dude.
But because it doesn't matter if the character is iconic. Leon S. Kennedy is iconic, and
For Barry. No, I just liked Kane. I think in every scene Kane's in, there's always like this underlying tension where like Cecil doesn't quite trust him anymore after everything he's done, and he's just like grumpy all the time. He's great. Like I remember he returns to your group after like the 5th time betrayed. She was like, "All right, guys, I'm back." Cecil's like, "Shut up, Kane."
all right, Final Fantasy V.
Bots.
Oh yeah, clearly, because you like bugs. That's
Yeah.
right.
I like Galuff too. Galuff's pretty close.
Brianna Rose said Kane is great to be honest, although Rydia is a sweetie.
I love her, yeah. She's great.
Star said, what are y'all talking about? Well, essentially, whenever me and Arrow play a game, he always like leans like towards the most obscure characters that I don't understand why he's like liking them. Yes, there is. I just cannot come up with anything at the moment that reinforces this. Anyway, he picks like, long story short, in my opinion, he always picks like the most obscure characters in the roster. And that's like more in recent memory. But anyway, Brianna Rose said Final Fantasy VII.
Okay, this one's unfair.
Oh shit, yes! We got one!
No, Yuffie.
Is there some Yuffie?
Well, it's Yuffie Keisa.
But do you like Kate Sith or do you like the man behind Kate Sith?
I like Keisa when he does the overdramatic sacrifice and they like his clone appears. Hi, I'm back, guys. That was not fair.
Floyd said, I love Yuffie and Kate Sith. Chris Hikari, I cannot say Final Fantasy VIII because if I say Final Fantasy VIII, he'll automatically say Laguna.
Yeah, that's true actually. Laguna.
K-Sis is criminally underrated.
I agree.
My god, you and Floyd are getting along quite well.
Yeah, like Kate Sith or like the guy behind him. Like he does so much for the group behind the scenes. It's really great. I just love the sacrifice though, like the old dramatic sacrifice and he just comes like, hey guys, what's up?
Final Fantasy III though.
Dash.
What?
Dash.
Dash?
Dash. He was the blue-haired
Dosh?
swordsman. Dosh. Dash. He was I think he was the second guest you get. He had like blue hair. He had a katana. He used thunder magic. He sort of saves your life at the end of the game again.
Alright, my only memory of playing Final Fantasy 3 was like getting like the DS version, I think it is. I think there's a DS version, right?
Yeah, there's the DS version. So
yeah, there was like the store where you could like rent out games, and I rented out Final Fantasy 3. And I don't remember if I'm accurate or not, but I remember at the start of the game, like you fight this dragon, or sea dragon or some shit like that.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I don't know, something. There was something in that line, and I wiped to it as a kid, and I was like, I don't like this game.
You're not supposed to fight the sea dragon. You're supposed to go into the nearby shrine, get shrunk down, go through a statue, and then do something to get rid of the sea dragon.
Right, but I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, and apparently I didn't care enough. Hold on. Where is its face?
I like you're paying attention now. I don't remember this.
Where's its face?
I don't know.
Oh, wow. Lost Odyssey.
Jansen.
Okay, yeah, Jansen, yeah. What other character? Like, did you like those little kids?
I liked the male kid. Like, he was always like angry and punching shit. I also liked, was his name Cook? Not Cook, I forgot his name. Seth's son. The old man.
What old man?
He was the one of the humans. He had a gun. He was like Seth's son.
Oh, yeah, I know who you were talking about. Yeah, the yeah, it's a mindfuck because yeah, Seth's son.
Yeah.
And he's older, right?
Yeah, he's like really old. He's like,
Yeah,
Mama!
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. It's coming like back to me little by little.
Oh, yeah.
I love Lost Odyssey, dude. That was great.
Sorry?
I love Lost Odyssey. That was a great game.
Oh, dude, the music was so sick in that game. So now I have like a question for you guys, for the viewers out there. If you had to mention like your all-time, personally, it doesn't matter what game it is, it doesn't have to be Final Fantasy, your all-time favorite character, who would it be? Oh, Tekken is also a pretty good question.
Tekken? Lei Luang.
Oh yeah. Not in Tekken 7.
Just leave me alone about that shit. I missed Lei already. I like how we've got 2 bears but no Lei.
Alright, here's some pretty good answers. The Superior Taste said he likes Crash Bandicoot, his all-time favorite.
Oh, I died.
I'm sorry.
That's his all-time favorite. And then Floyd, the Fugbag, said April Ryan from The Longest Journey.
So what was this question again?
I said all-time favorite characters for them, personally.
Okay. Good choices.
So yeah.
Good choices.
So Superior Taste said Crash Bandicoot, Floyd said April Ryan from The Longest Journey, and then Chris Ukari said that's hard.
That's what she also said. Hey. Okay, I need to do this again. For me, that's probably like Vice from.
Chris Ukari said Mega Man Trigger from Mega Man Legends.
Oh, Mega Man Legends is great.
Brianna Rose said, have you got any buffs for those guys in the game? It will help a lot. You mean what? Like synergy stuff? Aren't you buffing?
That's true. I've got no defensive buffs on Sads at this point in the game though.
Oh. Well, I think it's at the point we also don't really care.
That's true. I've not been paying attention to be fair.
We're more like communicating with the chat at this point.
I find Will and Cura. I didn't. Okay. Oh, I know I should have done.
I mean, it's definitely for me. It has been a struggle between 2 characters. It's always been like back and forth scenario of like my all-time favorites.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just like depends on my mood really. So like like my first one being Tidus, obviously. My second one being Dante.
Yeah.
From but it's always like I don't know. It keeps fluctuating between the 2. Like, you ever get that sometimes? Like, like sometimes you get really hyped about Laguna and then you kind of forget about Laguna, see another character and you're really hyped for that character?
Sometimes. But Laguna's pretty hyped though.
Now, who's your all-time favorite? Like, if you had to pick one character out of any series, who would it be?
Vice from Skies of Arcadia.
Alright, yeah, Skies of Arcadia is something that you're really biased about.
Yeah, I freaking love that game, dude. That made it worth buying a Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Okay, I must be missing something here.
Like Mr. Ukari says, I'd say Cloud Strife is up there for sure. I think Cloud Strife is a character with a good baseline, or a good storyline, but I think the way that they've written him and Advent Children and any other like crossover really killed him.
I'm sorry.
What, did you fuck up again?
Yeah, okay, let me go to Crystarium real quick. I actually remember this boss used to give me issues. I remember the trick them, but I forgot it entirely.
Brianna Rose said, my favorite, so I'm gonna be basic and say that my favorite is Aerith.
Aerith's okay.
I liked Aerith. Somewhat. I think Aerith was more enjoyable in the Crisis Core.
Crisis Core was great, dude.
Yeah, I liked how she was there in Crisis Core.
What's the stuff I do? Let's get some stats real quick. Yeah, I think everyone's better in Crisis Core, to be fair. I like that. I really like Cloud in Crisis Core.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I think like the Cloud there is pretty much a representative of what Cloud should be.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna give her a silver rank real quick.
Especially in what's it called? Like in Final Fantasy VII, like you get to see the cockiness of Cloud like at the early stages of Final Fantasy VII, but then it kind of like goes to shit.
Yeah.
But luckily, thank fuck that Dissidia is using the Cloud of like the cocky, arrogant Cloud Strife.
Yeah.
That I like that one.
It's a pretty good one, yeah.
Floyd said, I didn't care about Aerith until Crisis Core.
Yeah.
Christo Hikari said, I liked Cloud's hero's journey, especially the way he ended on ACC, where he visited Zack's grave and said that was where a hero began his journey, symbolizing him getting over his self-loathing.
Yeah, I can see why Cloud gets respect. I mean...
The dude did not have it easy. But he got rejected to be like a soldier, obviously, at the start of Crisis Core. He's a Shinra soldier, a no-name, and someone that he promised, like the girl that he really likes, Tifa, you know, telling her like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a soldier one day and all that shit, and you'll see me. And then they go to like fucking Nibelheim, and he's like this.
The snow little grunt going, no.
Grunt. Yeah.
Okay, let's not lose this one again. This isn't getting embarrassing. I do remember this one being really pain. Okay.
But no, like I think Cloud Strife definitely is a character that is somewhat overrated, but I think his story arc itself is good. Like I think it's a well-written Final Fantasy character in general. But yeah, it's just like Advent Children itself, and I think their Cerberus like was okay, but it wasn't really his game. You could tell like Cloud was back.
Yeah.
Well, Advent Children, but you get what I mean. Like the character was there. It's just that Square Enix was being a bitch about it and be like, oh, the real popular Cloud is the one with the one that's like booting all the time. That's the real Cloud. No, it wasn't. That is not why people like Cloud.
No.
Brianna Rose said, I like Ezio from AC Trilogy rather a lot.
Sorry, who was that again? Ezio?
Yeah, Ezio. Brianna said, I like Ezio a lot.
From Assassin's Creed?
Yes.
Yeah, he's okay.
I think he's one of the better Assassin's Creed characters. Out of all the AC trilogy.
Yeah.
Then Krista Hikari said, Cloud failed going into Spec Ops. Had his hometown burned down, was a grunt, thought he was a hero, but he wasn't, and finally lived up to it eventually.
Yeah, there's actually like a story arc him. Okay, let me go healing again. I don't want to die again.
You don't want to die again? It looks like you're gonna get destroyed again.
Yeah, he's enraged. Okay. I'm too scared to move out of QI right now because he's enraged.
Krista Hikari said, I feel like they didn't portray everything about him right in AC. Self-loading is understandable, but I feel like you're right. The framework is there, but the execution was poor.
Yeah, I agreed. There's some definite issues with self.
But yeah, I think that is the general like problem with Final Fantasy writing. There's like definitely a lack of consistency for these characters. But no, like I understand when people say like, "Oh, Cloud's my favorite character." You know, he does cool things. Like his moveset is really cool. His personality can be great. It's just yeah, Square Enix, fucking shit up. I did not like Zack though.
You didn't like Zack? Really?
No, I did not like Zack. I really hated the character.
Zack was great.
I don't know. I just don't like those happy get go kind of like characters, go lucky kind of characters. Of course,
I really liked Zack.
I don't know. Just I don't know. I did not click with him for some reason. Something was off with that character where I felt like, yeah, you should have like just remained what I knew about Final Fantasy VII.
No.
Rose said, I really love Eevee and Jacob Fry from Syndicate, but my favorite was Eevee. Yes, I remember Syndicate. That is actually one of the more enjoyable casts as well. I think Eevee was... I think Eevee was one of the more likable characters in Syndicate. The other one, not so much.
Syndicate? I don't remember that game.
Yeah. Chris Vicari said, didn't like Zack. Why not? I mean, some people compare him to Tidus, and you like Tidus.
Yeah, but Zack was likable, so that's why I knew Zack.
And then Superior Take said, I like Zack more than Cloud.
Yeah, same.
I really can't explain. I think it's something that I have to really play again to like reevaluate my opinion. But just from my memory, I just like felt he was a bit too optimistic for in the scenario he was in.
Really?
Which felt pretty fake. Yeah, for me it felt pretty fake.
It's a game, dude.
Well, yeah, I know, but I like.
Oh, we did it.
Oh, you did it?
Yeah. I got 5 stars. Nice. Okay.
I just don't remember. Like, I am trying to remember like what was so enjoyable about Zack.
He was just likable, dude. He worked hard.
He was optimistic and shit, but then he really like tried to improve on his ranks and shit. I think like what maybe like affecting the character for me was more about the whole like Angeal thing.
If only we were dreaming up those
Yeah.
clouds.
I mean, yeah, it's the origin story of the Buster Sword, and like, what's that quote he says again every time?
I don't remember, dude. It's been too long.
Something about like hopes and dreams and shit. Like, what's your dream? Like, dream as a soldier. What are your hopes? And I don't remember.
Yeah.
I have to play it again.
I do as well. The only thing I hated about Crisis Core was freaking Genesis.
Genesis should not exist.
Yeah.
It should not exist.
You know, I'm gonna go back and save just in case I crash. You know, I know it's a little way back, but I know there's gonna be a lot of cutscenes. So.
Brianna said, Final Fantasy 15 Kingsglaive as a film, I loved it, although Luna Freya was portrayed awfully in it.
I actually preferred Luna Freya in the movie than I did, and
I think Luna Freya in general was portrayed or written very badly.
I think Luna Freya in the movie was a lot more assertive. She seemed like she was actual leader in that game, while in the games they did nothing with her in the game. She just showed up, she healed.
Yeah, wasn't there like there was that one quote that was in the airship. Airship. I don't remember what it was.
All I remember about
like,
Luna Freya in 15 is she showed up, she healed someone's leprosy, and then she showed up again at Leviathan. That was it. Like, they did nothing with her. Most of the cast in 15 just got rushed.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Nyx was okay. I think he was
yeah, he was the guy played by Aaron Paul, right?
Yeah.
He was cool. I like how he could find his daggers in Insomnia.
What's it called? Like Luna Freya was the one from Game of Thrones. I forgot her name.
Lena Headey. She plays Cersei Lannister.
Yeah. I forgot who.
And of course, King Regis was played by Sean Bean, who also played.
Sean Bean, that's it. Yeah,
he played Ned Stark in Game of Thrones.
Climbing over,
so you had like 2 Game of Thrones actors and a Breaking Bad actor.
I don't know. There was like just that one bit where like there was like this airship bit. I think they were trying to escape something. I don't know. But anyway, Luna Freya was behind the airship. Fucking Nyx like shoved her like right away and like putting emphasis like you don't know how to operate this shit. The way he said it, there was a quote. He said it, and I'm like, really?
Damn, Nyx.
It was so disrespectful. I just like remember. That's all I remember. Like she was behind the airship, like steering wheel, whatever you want to call it. Nyx shows up, pulls her away from the seat.
I remember. Didn't like Balthier do something that like Vaughn as well as like, you belong back there, or something like that to Vaughn.
I don't remember. I have to play 12 again as well. But with Kingsglaive, there was something in that like with that scene where I found like, oh, it's pretty disrespectful.
Why wouldn't I? Look at this
But yeah.
mess it's gotten us
No,
all
I
into.
think like yeah, Luna Freya definitely could have been polished up and written better. She looks nice. Her design is really really great.
Yeah.
But
Seemed fishy.
I mean that's
All
all.
that
That's
sanctum
that's as far as it
rampant
goes for
threat
me.
from Pulse.
With that character.
I think she has it bad about poor Ravus or Ravus. Like, you can tell they wanted him to be so important, and then he just appears at the end.
Dude, he was so sick when I think it was like Noctis like attacked him or engaged him in combat, and it was a cutscene,
Swallow that tab.
and he just like shrugged it off or some shit like that. Like
No, not me.
I forgot
I
what.
figured the sanctum was up
It was
to something
definitely at an Imperial base,
At least until I got dragged in.
and then she died. Can't write much more than that. I think her design was fine for what it was, but no, they definitely could have done something with the character.
It really only happened because
I mean, a lot
Dodge
more
found
with the
that
character.
Pulse file
I feel like there was so much to cast though, like Corleonis, like they keep saying, oh, he's this amazing veteran, and then they don't really show
Yeah. Like Corleonis was like not even like.
It was all.
The only characters where I felt like they put effort in was the four characters, the
Oh,
four
yeah.
main characters.
I'd actually argue Cindy's
Yeah, you're
grandfather
right.
as well.
It was
Oh,
that
or
scum
Cindy
from
itself.
Pulse behind it.
Cindy was okay.
Well, no, like I like the whole fact of how her origin or how
I might as
What's it
well
called?
have tried to stop the rain.
they talk about like the
I
flash
thought
the
it is.
when it's like you do that light quest, like
It's
you
still
get the light for your car, so that you don't have to
You're getting
encounter like demons at night.
Wasn't that in the
I'll be
sewers?
fine.
Yes, you go to the sewers to pick it up, and then you come back and you kind of like put two and two together that they encounter demons at night, I think, and that's something that what happened with her parents.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
I just like the grandfather. I remember that scene just before you go to Altessa, where he says something like, "Those aren't your those aren't your guards. Those are your brothers."
Oh yeah,
That was actually a decent scene. I was like, yeah, I just had to feel this game. And then I got to Altessa and like, oh my god, what's going on?
Still, I did have a much better design, but the thing is that when I look at like at the versus designs, I think Noctis had a really shit design. I felt like he had a garbage bag over himself. Like his design, like he's just like his clothes did not look good. I felt too Kingdom Hearts-ish, in my opinion.
Ignis on the other hand. Ignis was great.
Ignis was great. He was definitely great.
That's it. I've discovered a new recipe.
15 was a B-road trip. Yeah, I mean, well, like I said, I still have to like do all of the other like parts of the game, like do all the.
Dude, there's one dungeon, I'm glad you didn't do it. I've got a name of it, it's like a castle. And you need to do like a maze, and every time you fail the maze, you need to fight like 2 red giants and something else, and every time you fail it again, they add another red giant onto it. And eventually it's gonna be like 4 red giants, a Naga, and it's like, no. And once you've completed it, you go back to the hunt shop, and you get a hunt to kill that same boss that you killed in there, and you have to go back and do the maze again. And the maze is random each time because you get 4 different directions you can start
straight
in.
into the heart of the sanctum.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's so bullshit.
Like a pulseless
Well, I have yet to do that, so.
Well, this is Operation Nora. It's
Uh,
not just snow I'm after. The sanctum's got to be.
yeah, I don't think like I'll be going back to 15 anytime soon.
Hey,
I think I will once the
you're the
PC
one who
version's
said
out.
we had to fight.
Oh,
Every
maybe you
minute
can
we
stream that
waste, we're
instead.
tempting fate.
Uh,
There's some underground tunnels not far
If your
from here.
PC permits
I
it.
used to play in them when I was
Yeah.
a kid. No one
But,
uses the
um,
entrance anymore. So even the
No,
army
I
doesn't know about it. But
I like
know
how
where
you
it
went from
is.
subjects to
We can
favorite
sneak in under their
characters to
noses.
this to 15.
yeah.
Sounds good.
Hey, Ignis is great though.
Here we go.
Like this is great. I'm not gonna like say anything bad about the cast of 15, of the main cast, the main 4 characters of 15. They were fine.
And I will say Arden was a fine villain. I wish they did more with him, but from what they hint about him and stuff, I think Arden was great. I loved every time he appeared on screen, like his smarmy like Saturday morning villain being played.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. But once again, Final Fantasy 15 is just an incomplete product that should
There's an old drainage
have just stayed in the oven.
Yeah.
We can use it to avoid being
I
seen.
get how people were complaining, but oh no, like
The
we've been
tunnel
waiting
entrance
10
is a
years
little
for this
further
shit.
up.
Like I really want to finish the game and not like some half-ass product.
Yeah. Oh, so we're actually in chapter thingy now. Chapter 7?
Are we?
Yeah, chapter 7.
Hey, good shit, dude.
Oh, we actually made progress.
Yeah, and see, like, having the company of the chat is always helping us go through these tough times.
Yeah, just checking my ability to plan. I don't really medic too much with lightning, so I'm just... No, you know what, let's get a roll level medic first.
Alright, now here's the character. Now I'm gonna ask you guys another question here. What character, doesn't matter if they're well designed or well made, I don't like, you're like, I do not fucking like this character, you cannot convince me to like this character, you cannot like pay me to like this character. Who would it be?
You know my answer to that.
Do I?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe, I don't know. Let's get some... No,
This can be any character, by the way, from any like game.
Terra. Yeah, let's get Watara at least.
No man, that's a thinker.
I'm not gonna say my answer because I think I'll offend some people mine.
Oh, Floyd said probably lightning.
That's a good answer, to be fair. What does Hope learn next?
Superior Taste said Aqua and Terra from Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
I actually kind of like them, but yeah, I can understand why people didn't.
Christy Hikari said, I don't know why, but I hated most of the Final Fantasy VIII cast.
As we're fighting.
I think the problem with Final Fantasy VIII cast is they're very... they're not very heroic. It doesn't feel like a cast of heroes. They all feel like just like teenagers. Just
Teenager with amnesia.
yeah.
Way into the tunnels is over there.
Like I think the best parts are right, Laguna of course, but I think the other good part is like when they actually do act like teenagers and they're not being heroes. Like when they're like, you know, they're trying to sort out the concert and like Hermione's like, hey, I've got some porn magazines you can borrow. It's like, yeah, you know what, it's a decent cast right now.
You're saying that when a character offers you porn magazines, you're like, yeah, this is a decent cast.
Yeah, pretty much.
Floyd the Fuckbag said, I only really like Squall. I like how Squall became, like, was just this asshole. He was just an asshole. Like, I remember that part with Questus? Yeah, Questus, that's her name, right?
Questus, yeah.
Quistis.
Questus, yeah.
Yeah. That they were having this alone time, right, at the training center. And then,
Go talk to a wall.
yeah, it's like at the end of it, he's like, you know, why are you like doing it? Just go talk to a wall if you want to bitch about it.
Yes.
I was like, dude, this character.
I think Laguna is always one of my favorites though. Like that scene where they escape onto the cliff from the SFAR soldiers. And they're on the cliff and they realise that's the only way down. So Laguna just like shoves them off the cliff.
Oh yeah.
He starts climbing down like really slowly, like, okay, I've got this, and then Elsa goes, no, and he just falls instantly.
Yeah. I remember that.
And like apparently, I think like what do you call it? I think not alone.
Quick, this way.
Rain later like comments something like he broke every single bone in his body.
Yeah.
So like for his like punishment, he actually got the most injured out of everyone.
No, for me it's like general consistency with characters. I really like it when characters are like consistent in their personalities. Like for example, like with Squall, I really liked him the most when he was an asshole. Like,
Yes.
So bad.
not when he was an asshole, but even then, a lot of people don't like the whole asshole design.
I like the asshole part. I love characters that have assholes, and if game designers have the balls to like keep them that way, that's great. Like I know
Yeah.
there's a game a lot of people love, which I didn't really like, was Tales of the Abyss. But I love Tales of the Abyss when Luke was a massive dickhead. Like, I am the ambassador, guys.
I don't know, like it. It's the same with like I don't know, like Lightning. I guess is pretty like pretty much of a dickhead, but
Yeah, she's a child, Lightning.
she's a child.
Worst birthday ever.
I just like is it ever told why Snow hates Lightning?
Snow doesn't hate Lightning.
No, sorry, Lightning hates Snow.
Because she doesn't like him because, you know, I think it's a mix of like, you know, he's this brash, loud guy and he's trying to take her sister.
Oh.
I think like Lightning's almost like I know she's older sister, yeah, it's more like a mother figure
There
too,
should be
Sarah.
another drainage pipe.
Has it ever been told what happened to their mother or parents?
I think they just died. People die when they're killed.
Chris Lucari said, I agree with the consistency. At least Squall's character Whiplash felt too sudden. From Lionheart to Pussyheart.
Yes, that's it. I just love at one point he's like, yeah, go talk to Walden, and then she's like, Renoa. I love you, Renoa.
And there's that one part where he's like lying down on the bed and he's like, I don't know, like complaining about like what people are thinking about him, and then he's like, I'm confused or some shit like that.
I think one of my favorite lines was like, I'll never just be a memory, or something like that. When like
I can do this.
when they're like talking about Cypher's execution, he's like, I'll never just be a memory.
Like, stop crying.
Yes.
And then the great part is like right after that, you just like see like they're already outside. The characters of the
Yeah.
And like Zoe's like already there doing sit-ups. I think it was it sit-ups or was it squats? I don't know. Like he's already there. Yeah. Floyd, the funbag said she probably doesn't like him because he looks a decade older than her sister.
True, like Sarah looks like what, 13, and he's like a 28-year-old. He looks like a 28 surfer, like, yo bro, I found this underage chick at the beach. I gotta waste it.
Snow, Chris Lucari said, Snow's an author who chants about heroism and gets people killed. Hey man, moms are tough.
Moms are tough too. Oh, dies instantly.
No, I don't know. But for some reason we always come back to these Final Fantasy games and we always like have something fun.
Oh yeah. Again, 8, like, I don't even think 8's like in my top 5 right? No, it's not. No, it's not in my top 5, but I still love 8, you know. I give it shit, but I think 8's lovably shit.
Oh, I give 13 shit, and I'm gonna give 13 all the shit that it can get, but by the end of the day, I understand why people like it. Like, like it's not going to.
My controller just stopped.
Did it?
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Fixed it.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to freak out.
I was like, no.
But no, like even like with 13, like I can give it so much shit, I can hate so much on it, but I understand like the whole appeal behind the game.
13's entertaining for all the wrong reasons for me, but
I understand where people are like, oh, I think Lightning's a great character. I get it. I get why you like this character. There's something that attracts you to this set character, and for some reason, and for some people, it's just the opposite.
Yeah. I'd be an asshole and say because I have taste, but you know, it's okay. You can like Lightning. She's not the worst character. Fang on the other hand.
Chris to Hikari said, "Oh, you're gonna like this one." Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah. Okay.
5 is one of my favorites.
Yes, 5 is in my top 5, which is yeah. For me, the best Final Fantasies are 6, 9, 12, 5.
I think we made it past
Still
the
on.
guards.
4, that's it. Yeah, 6, 9, 4, 5, and 12 are my favourites.
I like how you say 6 and then 9.
Yeah.
Are you trying to imply something?
Oh yeah.
I'll find it.
They'll call in a team and canvas the whole
13-3 had the best
Then we
gameplay.
better hurry.
Waifu Fantasy 13 dress up
So,
edition.
where's this thing come out
No,
anyway?
See, I agree-
Waifu
I
dress
agree
up
with the
was in
gameplay.
I didn't like the gameplay.
I
What,
don't
you
really
s-
know for sure.
You're saying that waifu
We'll
dress up
find
was
out
not in
today.
13-3?
No, I say it was in that. I just think 10-2 did waifu dress up better.
I'm playing through 6 on my business
Who
trips
made
now.
it neutral?
Dude! Sick!
Remember learning
6 is great for that stuff. I think 5 is great for business trips as well. Just so you can like max jobs out and shit. I love just grinding on 5.
The Floyd the Fogback said 10-2 has 3 times as much waifu dressing up.
Exactly. Step your game up to 13-3. Oh yeah, you can change.
Well,
the
at least they were tied to jobs. Right? Yeah, they were tied to jobs.
Yeah.
It just broke my heart, like seeing like their Brotherhood being used. Was it the Brotherhood by Yuna?
Yeah,
I think it was.
the
Yeah.
samurai she used that.
No, not Samurai. Warrior.
Or yeah, that's it.
Yeah, she used it in Warrior, and then had like the same T dispose too.
I think I got that wrong. I think you can get chest the other way.
But as far as 13 series goes, the gameplay got progressively better in my opinion. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I think 13-2 was just where it peaked, but...
I remember the Gilgamesh fight in 13 too.
Oh yeah, like he had like the missiles and everything.
Yeah.
I think the snow fight was pretty good too.
I don't remember that. I just remember the Gilgamesh one the most.
I think it was DLC,
Yeah.
and there was like then there was Ultros and Typhoon. They were in that as well.
Yes. But those weren't free, right? You had to pay for them?
Yeah, you had to pay for them. And then there was Jill and that fat officer of Lightnings that only appeared in one scene. He was there for some reason.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Amador was it?
Yeah. I don't know the name, but let's go with that.
That's the right one.
Chris Kari said I was not able to beat Gilgamesh. Didn't he have like 2 phases of the fight?
Yeah,
This is what it looks
it was pretty hard actually.
I remember it. I think that's why it stuck with me the longest.
Gilgamesh fights tend to be really good in Final Fantasy. What the hell is going on with these mobs?
A fun fact. I'll tell you now. Fun fact. Wait. Yeah. I've never actually fought Gilgamesh in a non-MMO Final Fantasy game. Well, 13-2 I guess, but
Did you not fight him 12?
nope.
Really?
I tell you, like the whole thing with RPGs, like I feel like they're so time consuming, and then once you get to the end of it, I just want to get it over with. Because I have this tendency, like I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one, but you get to the end of the game, right? You have to do all these side quests, ultimate weapons, and all that shit.
Yes.
That's how it's
And
done.
at some point, there might be another game that comes out. And with that game, you're gonna be like playing that game, and you kind of forget about what you just did on the RPG game that you were on.
Oh yeah, that happens all the time.
Yeah, I just like never go back to it. So I have like just this tendency to finish it, just so I can see like the ending. And if I want to do some side quest stuff, then I'll do it. But usually that's I forget about them.
Yeah, I still have to go back and finish off Star Ocean 5.
Oh shit. Superior Taste is gonna say something here that you're gonna like.
What's that?
Alright, Superior Taste said, I actually bought 13-3 because of this stream. So far, it's my least favorite in the 13 series.
Name's Carbuncle.
Nice. I mean, sorry
That's
that
one
you
of our
wasted your money,
enemies.
dude, but...
Being Sanctum and all.
So,
You convinced
kill
him.
and cut
We
off the
convinced
food
him
supply.
to like
That'll make us popular.
get 13-3. How do you feel about
I
that?
think people have enough reason to hate
I,
us,
I
don't
feel
you?
like we're monsters right now.
No.
Yeah.
Chris
You're
Kari
probably
said,
right.
honestly, I'm having less
Hungry
time
people
to
make for
100% my
angry
RPGs, although I miss that. I think my general issue is that I'm having less interest in playing like
Why don't
I
we
don't know,
use
just
that as a
RPGs in
landmark?
general.
I don't think there's like... I just feel RPGs these days are less... I feel less need to 100% them. Like, I don't feel there's much investment in the games as much these days. Like when I think of like, let's say Final Fantasy IX, I love Final Fantasy IX, I love that world, I love the characters, I want to do every single side quest, besides jump rope, because fuck jump rope, but then like I think of the latest RPGs I've played, like Star Ocean 5, I just couldn't get into that. I love Star Ocean 2, I like Star Ocean 3, but no, just no.
Just no. I don't know. It's not like I don't like these games at all. I just don't know what it is. I just can't commit myself to finish these games. Because right now I tend to be more attracted to games with that are more reactive gameplay, I guess. Like, you know, like stuff like, you know how I like Devil May Cry and shit like that.
You should play Tales.
Yeah, but that's once again like an RPG, and I feel like what makes me like enjoy, like, let's say like Devil May Cry 3 for example, is that I can always like go back, replay a stage, and just like practice. I can always do that. I can always like practice my inputs for jump canceling or whatever the hell, and there's always that little tiny of enjoyment that I get for, I don't know, doing a Royal Guards properly or whatever the hell. So I don't need to like invest much time into it.
Yeah.
Whereas in RPG, I feel like I have to go all the way.
Nah. Sorry, that's all I gotta say about it. Nah.
That's just like generally games with me nowadays. It's also like one of the reasons I'm also streaming, and you know, Erourk is luckily playing this right now. But
I'm suffering. You're not.
I just want to like communicate more with the community and my viewers to see what they really enjoy and see what they really like themselves. Because sometimes I feel like I'm really disconnected with my viewers, because I always tend to see like, oh, like 300 views on like, let's say a Dissidia like match, and then I'm like, all right, that's cool, but I don't know who these people are. So that's like my way of, like, I really want to communicate with my viewers as best as my capabilities, and I think this is a way to do it.
Yeah, it's been pretty fun. Okay.
Because I've seen like all these names before. I've seen them before, like Floyd the Fugbag. That's a familiar name. Like Superior Taste, I know these names. Christy Akari, yes, know it. But it's, I don't know. There are some like well, people that tend to comment or whatever like something, I kind of like know who they are.
Yeah. Oh Jesus!
Keep up with me, Hope.
I'm dead. God damn it!
And so it ends.
It's okay.
Tried to kill that Flaminator and didn't go very well. Okay, what I'm gonna do this time is just go to Jewel Rev, maybe. Oh no, have I got...
I'm upping my stream game. I'm trying to like stream more, because I feel like, I don't know, there's really more of an enjoyment to it than just uploading a video and showing this gameplay, because I feel there's a huge, like, you can't really tell what kind of person I am if you're just like uploading a video.
You're alright.
But I also like have other people that I really like let's say Arrow, who deserve like more of a spotlight on, because he's definitely doing something that I think I would lose my mind on. So yeah, upping my stream game is definitely like something I'm trying to do.
Okay, we've got buffs up, that should be easier.
Keep up with me, Hope.
I always like it, dude. Like whenever it's like, whenever people ask me who's Arrow,
Who's that guy?
oh, the other guy.
Yes. I don't mind.
That being said, though, like I can definitely say that me and you, we do not have the same taste.
No, we don't.
Definitely not.
I have good taste.
Oh, you have good taste.
Yeah.
Target to target.
No, I don't know about that.
I do.
Good call.
You love bad things. You have some like a hidden fetish.
I want to say fetish.
you get off to this shit?
Okay, maybe a little.
Time to switch it up.
Superior Taste said, I have superior taste. Oh, see?
Yeah, let's see. The name doesn't lie. You get what you get.
Name
in
is...
return.
Yeah. Just watching Final Fantasy 13 right now.
He's got a superior taste.
Gustu Hikari said, I do that more, but I'm going to be burning through trying to get my 24 college credits hours before October 2018. And I'll be on the Cydia though, is what he said.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see
Oh,
it. It's fine.
dude, I am, yeah, like me and him are so stoked, because that's really the ultimate goal of what I'm trying to do with this streaming. Floyd heard this probably like a gazillion times now, but my goal is really to have people that are watching my streams and doing shit with, or that follow me in some way or form, just to like do something with them. That is like, I would get so much joy out of doing that.
That's how it's
It
done.
doesn't matter if you're good, doesn't matter if you fucking suck, like, the enjoyment, that's what I'm like after.
Sorry, sorry, I just left you some awkward silence there. Okay, we did that. Fine.
Gustu Hikari, here's another one. Gustu Hikari said, I don't remember playing with Erourk back in the old Dissidia Final Fantasy days.
No, I was sort of stuck around with the European fellas and...
Well, he didn't show up until the Odessan, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. That too.
Yeah.
I played Odessa. I played the original offline.
Yeah.
I didn't have a PS3 back then. Didn't like PS3.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was very expensive too, though, at the time.
Yeah, like I had no reason, cause like back then, some people like to forget this, but the Xbox 360 kicked the PS3's ass at the start.
Oh no, Xbox 360 definitely kicked ass. Yeah, at that moment, that was so great to have. There were so many good games on Xbox 360.
I'd actually argue, even towards the end, I'd still probably prefer the 360. I stopped playing my 360 because PlayStation was everyone knows, but 360 had like better netcode for fighting games and stuff like that. It's great.
Oh yeah. But no, Erourk is basically, yeah, he's been behind the line, behind
Not really.
The times.
We've relied on them.
behind the times, I'd say. Yeah, I guess. But no, like even like Erourk himself, I think he's a very good example actually. Like, how did you meet me?
You know,
I saw one of your matches like, alright fella, I sent you a PM. When I play my Laguna,
the rest of us,
and that was
we're
it.
just leeches.
We had a match like, your Laguna's okay.
Think? Protect us. Nurture
Yeah, I remember.
Take care of
Yeah, he sent me PM.
normal people.
He was one of my viewers, but apparently like him
Almost
and
like
XIII or whoever you see in the chat called Bastard Man, they were like friends before that.
Yeah. I uploaded a match between me and Kaorin at one point, and I got a message from Exxon saying, "Oh, you want to play?" Alright then.
Yeah. So then you guys two played each other. Did I play XIII like?
We are just pets.
Well, I played you first, then XIII,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Because then
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
because Zoka messaged me like, "Oh, you played
That
Nero?
makes sense.
Say hello. Get a match for me." No, alright.
Fine.
I don't know what lightning's on about
I
at
was
this
born
point.
into a Falsi world.
That's it. Not makes sense.
Raised
Nothing
on a
makes sense to
Falsi
me.
leash. It was the only life I knew how.
I've been so blind.
When it was taken from me, I was completely lost.
Chris Hikari said Base Laguna was fun. Satellite Beam was my favorite.
Without
Oh,
master
Satellite
follow.
Beam, so good, except when it got caught on every single arena.
Purpose.
Freaking Christium Emporium, what do you call it?
Or Ultimicia's tower, castle.
Yeah, there's the giant crystal in the 11th
It
stage.
took everything
Oh
from
yeah, Imperial Paradox.
my
Yeah, it
future.
got caught in Kafka's
My
tower a lot as
dreams.
well.
I didn't want to think.
I don't know, like I
So
think
fought
the Cydia
instead.
itself is just not a very fun
As long as I was
game
fighting.
when you
Nothing else was real.
try to balance it.
Yeah,
I was right.
I just can't wait for Laguna and T.
And you, Hope.
And even
you
like
got swept along with
chase
me.
attacks. Dear God.
But lightning,
Chase attacks so bad, dude.
What made them think that making chase attacks like it's definitely below 20 frames now.
I
That it was a good idea.
No!
They were just
You
like,
told me to fight!
Oh,
made a
fuck it.
mistake.
People are complaining about lag and like in chase attacks. Let's make it so fast that people can't react to this shit.
Can't just build something up like that.
I loved it though, like,
Then abandon me.
I just imagine them like, okay, in fighting games you have 50-50s, let's give a 50-50 from everything. You're not going to react to that shit.
I think like I do think like some characters are balanced around chase attacks, or like the game was just balanced around it as well.
Yeah, I think the game was balanced around chase attacks. Like, characters like Tidus, I'd say, I think they expected him to chase a lot.
Yeah, because he had everything that led to chase.
Yeah.
Everything. Like, and what's it called? Laguna's Pommel, did that chase?
Yeah, it chased.
Yeah.
So did,
the ricochet shot.
yeah, that's it. If he bounced it, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, for me, Duodecim was, if not the worst Final Fantasy, Dissidia Final Fantasy game. The whole like assist mechanic was already busted. Like,
oh, dude, these mobs are so obnoxious.
you know what? With the noise.
Come on, kill it, kill it! No, kill it! Oh, there we go. Okay, that's one now. Oh my god, you can imagine them just playing this, making this game like, oh, this will be so funny. They keep hitting each other.
There should have been like 5 to make it extra obnoxious.
Okay.
The Floyd said these enemies are ridiculous.
No! What the fuck are they thinking?
I don't know, man.
I just like how they looked at me and like say, oh, you just killed my friend, you little shit. What'd you do that for?
I remember this part though, mainly because of the enemy.
Never again. Oh god, that was terrible.
No, it's not never again. Gonna bump into that shit again.
Ah, yeah, I remember them being on the other ship as well, like, no. What time is it, by the way, fella?
10:40 my time, PM.
Damn, we've been streaming for a while.
Yep.
I say,
What?
I say we can get to the end of this area and then call it.
Yeah, we could do that. Today has been a successful stream. I don't think Final Fantasy VI is anywhere remotely successful.
No, but we might as well get through it anyway.
I didn't mean we should give up.
That was the plan, dude, remember? Every game.
Every game.
I don't know
Every
yet.
game.
You don't know yet.
That's right. I don't know yet. But I do know we can't lose hope.
Floyd says, I think they just
There is
wanted
no
to
hope.
punish the fan base for not liking 12.
There's you.
Nice.
It's my name, not who I am.
I liked 12
I was
back then,
just
though.
like
I was like, yeah, this game's okay.
But like, what did I say?
My
What
parents
did I
died.
say? You
I
like
had to
always
be
side
strong
like
for
with the
Sarah,
most
so I
unpopular
thought I needed
opinion
to
on
forget my
things.
past.
Well, not always,
No.
mostly.
And I
No,
became lightning.
not always. I hate 13.
I thought that by changing my name, I could change who I was.
Christy Kari said, you guys are in the
I was just
Eurozone, huh? Yes, I'm from Belgium, and
Lightning. It flashes
who are you
bright
again? Erourk is from.
and fades away.
Thanks!
It can't
Erourk
protect.
is from.
It only destroys.
It's from.
Hail Britannia.
Yeah. I don't. I think should I
Sarah
maybe
tried
play
to tell
Final
me.
Fantasy 12?
Maybe. Yeah,
Shut-
you
shut
should.
up.
You've got the
I
capture
wouldn't
card.
listen.
Yeah. I mean, if I play that,
We'll get through that pretty good.
and I never played it before. Well, I have played it before. Played it once. Don't remember much of it.
There you
So you can start bitching at me.
You picked the wrong job, Nero.
I picked it-
Oh,
Why is Bond white mage?
Van shouldn't be a white mage, he should be a monk, or a samurai, or a knight, but no, you're stupid.
Yeah, I've never
Sorry.
touched the Zodiac Age.
Got held up.
Right, you guys decide. Should I play Zodiac Age or should Erourk play
I
Zodiac
can't
Age?
stream it, you can play it.
Oh, that's
The
right.
only one.
I said this like 5 seconds
No,
ago.
you can't. You can't stream. What are you on about?
What do you mean?
Don't say his
PlayStation
name.
stream. Oh wait, no, there's no sound. That's
It
right.
brings everything back.
Never mind, guys.
I keep
Guess
playing
I
it in my
have to
head.
play it.
What happened to her? And then I see his stupid face and he's smiling. How can he smile when she's dead?
How can he smile when she's dead?
There's nothing I can do about it. I hate
Chris
knowing-
Yukari said, I've been to Belgium,
matter
still
what
haven't been to
happens.
Britain. Not counting
not coming
Ireland
back.
for 1 hour though.
Ireland's okay.
When I was fighting, there was no
Uh,
time to think about it.
you don't want to go to
It
Britain
felt
really,
good
it's
just to
pretty
give
shit.
in.
If you do go there, avoid London.
Start
London's
talking
absolute
about
shite.
Oh, but that's like the most touristy place that you can go to.
Yeah, but it's also the worst. If you want like a good tourist attraction, go to somewhere like Oxford or I don't know, Cambridge.
I'm sorry.
Why did I say
I'm
Oxford?
Hey.
Cambridge, yeah.
Hey, Cambridge, isn't that where Ninja Theory is?
Is that?
Yeah, I think that's where they are.
Cambridge is like really higher class sort of area. See, I come from a shithole in England called Rotherham or Rotherham. Like, if you ever followed the news, that was big in the news like 3 years ago for a rape scandal, which is great.
And that's what you're.
It wasn't me, I promise.
No, like that was what you're associated with.
Yeah, yeah. Like every time someone brings up Rotherham now, it's like, oh, is that the place for the rape gangs? Like, yeah, yeah.
Nice. Chris Yukari said, I'd probably end up in London on business eventually.
Yeah, it's.
He's not there for pleasure. He's there for business. So there you go.
Thank you.
Oh my God, no!
So-
Why'd you get in combat with them?
tide.
Alright, well, it's only 2. We'll be fine. That's my impression of the siren noise.
No, so after 6, is it confirmed that we're doing?
We not confirmed actually.
We said 4 with 10, right?
Yeah, we said that would be a combo. We didn't say that would be the one we do.
All right.
We can do that if you want.
4 with 10.
Oh,
Does this mean that? Well, you have the PC version as well.
you can play the PlayStation. You can play 10, dude.
I'll play 10.
Yeah, sure game.
10-2 isn't my game. Not my final.
Hashtag not my Final Fantasy. It didn't win the popular vote, guys.
What did we tie 12 to?
I don't know. We didn't. I don't know. I don't think we tied it to anything.
5 with 12? No, wait. What? Yeah. 5
Oh, we said 5 and 7, didn't we?
Oh, 5 and 7, right. 3 and 12. Oh, for some reason it's buffering.
Oh, lovely. Lovely, no? Oh, this game. I missed the chest, but I don't care right now. Actually, I'll go back and grab it because we're near the end of the area, so it might be like a weapon or something. But I've already got like the best weapon for lightning, the Blaze Fire Saber, because that goes to Lionheart.
Right.
I think lightning's always best with Lionheart because where's my... So Blaze Fire Saber.
Nero, when you stream, are you typically on Discord more than the PlayStation party chat? What do you mean by when I'm streaming? Like right now, like what I'm streaming?
I can't change it, can I?
Like if I'm, oh, hold on. You or are you specifically talking about multiplayer stuff?
Huh?
Oh, Chris Yukari's asking a question.
Okay.
Did you not hear me?
I heard you, but I didn't get the question.
He said, Nero, when you stream, are you typically on Discord more than the PlayStation party chat? Now, the reason why I'm streaming on PlayStation and using the party chat for multiplayer is that I don't have anything else to record everyone else's voices. But since I have the capture card, I'll be able to actually record Discord voices, I believe.
Fighting without hope is no way to
And that should be okay.
Hopefully.
It's just a way to die.
I still have to test it. I still have to like
find the hope
play around with it.
Staying
But for
alive,
the city itself,
help
I
you
will
with.
most likely be using
I can't give you hope. If you
Discord
go to see
for
your
it.
father,
God, I hate party chat.
You think me
Oh,
and my
dude,
dad will,
the party chat quality is so
will
shit.
make anything better?
Dude, I love how like Sony like
He's never
increased the
listened to a word
price of
I've said.
PlayStation Plus twice, and of course
It's just-
made it mandatory,
he'll
and they've
never
still not
believe all
improved
this
any
Lassie
quality.
stuff.
No, they haven't improved anything.
Like people can bitch about Xbox, at least their online's good. Like I'm jealous that Xbox One actually has a workable online system. Sony overcharges for shit because they won the console war, and they need to lose next, so they actually need to work again.
They need to work again.
I actually hate Sony. They've got such ego issues. So Microsoft did too when the 360 did so well. That's why the Xbox One launched like a piece of shit.
Oh, Chris Ukari said, I was wondering since Gundam Versus is coming out soon. Well, here's the thing. I'm not much of like. I'll put it this way. When I play a game, I'm usually more attracted to the brand itself. Like the brand is what convinces me to play the game, regardless of what genre it might be. So let's say with Gundam vs Gundam and Dissidia, like if Dissidia and Gundam like are a 3 vs 3 games, right?
2v, I think New Gundam's 2v2.
Okay, so New Gundam is 2 vs 2, but I have like no attachment whatsoever to the Gundam series, and that's like the same with like MMOs, for example. Like World of Warcraft might be like 10 times better than Final Fantasy 11 or Final Fantasy 14, whatever the hell. But I have like no attachment whatsoever to World of Warcraft.
you survive.
So the Final Fantasy brand makes me try the MMOs themselves. So yeah.
By the way, dude, this scene is pretty good if I remember. Yes, here we go.
Isn't that the Shiva scene?
Yes.
That's some crowd. Gonna need a plan.
Since when have heroes ever needed
Oh, here we go
plans?
again.
Chris said, nah, it's gonna be 3 vs 3 and 1 vs 1 added.
Okay.
Thing.
I might try it out. I watched the first Gundam series. It used to be on Toonami over here.
Oh shit.
I will say the cinematics in this game are pretty good.
Dude, some of them saw like I just like how that looks.
Yeah.
Him riding a bike like a champ. It's him! Gets pulled away!
No! I've got to kill Snow!
Take us out! Yeah! Lightning!
That cheeky wink though. Lightning!
He's a hero.
I'm a hero.
Dude, his design is sick. Like,
I really like.
Take care of him.
Lightning, listen to me.
Get moving.
No, you don't understand. Sarah's all right. She'll turn back.
Take care of him.
And then there were 3.
They're here! Hold it! Gotta go.
Gotta go fast.
So how you been?
Dude, I just noticed that's creepy. She was like face the dashboard looking at him.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh
yes,
yeah.
That's creepy.
Chris Hikari said, Erourk, I'd recommend most of the original Gundam timeline, Gundam X, and Iron Blooded Orphans.
Okay.
And then G Gundam for maximum cheese and racial stereotypes.
Oh, I proved that already then.
That's it.
You're speaking his language.
I love like stereotypes. I have to explain it. I just love anything that. I just sort of love that sort of early 90s sort of charm where they didn't quite realise everything was offensive yet.
It was still like unintentional.
Yeah.
Cool 'em off.
It's like characters like Seahawk and Street Fighter, they would not exist today.
Well, the majority of Street Fighter characters, really.
Yeah. Oh my
There you
god.
go, man. Kicking ass as snow.
Seems that that was kill.
You should have oh, you have Ravager. Yeah, like the. I think like when it comes down to any form of anime, the only thing I got Erourk actually recommended this one to me. Just watch Cowboy Bebop.
Yes.
Never watched it before, ever. And
You didn't regret it.
no, I did not regret it.
Cowboy
It was
Bebop
so
is
great.
Yes.
It was so great. I was really like hooked on it. And I could see why.
Oh, you know what? Can I do that again?
Chris said the Gundam representing America in G Gundam is basically a football playing cowboy boxer.
Nice. Yeah, I had to summon again because I just cannot follow that thing.
Wasn't that the point to do it?
No, I already used some at the start, but it's kind of bothered.
Oh, I hit. There we go, like kick ass. At least the summon like Shiva looks really dope in this one.
Yeah, I like what they do with the summons in this game in general. I think like Alexander was a good summon in this one.
Who had Alexander again? Was it Hope?
Yeah, Hope. My favourite thing was they gave Saz the car, like the sports car.
Cowboy Bebop is one of the best, especially for people who've never watched anime. You know what? This whole argument about like watch everything in like the Japanese language. I never agree with that.
Bebop is so good.
Right, but I also think like it's very important to watch or listen to the American versions of or English versions of the game, because I feel like
Why would the army help us?
it's such a trend to just automatically dismiss the English voice work
Yeah.
when there is some pretty good voice actors. I mean, Troy Baker being one of them, of course, but
yeah, Troy Baker, Liam O'Brien.
but I feel like if the general Western audience are gonna automatically dismiss Western voice acting or English voice acting, then how is how are the voice actors supposed to improve? How is the company themselves going to, or why would they invest more money into it?
I think this like idea that all dubs are terrible was so outdated about mid 2000s. Like the early dubs, yes, you had some ridiculously bad dubs in the early 2000s, early 90s.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna deny that. Like back then, they didn't care about voicing. They just got like they get some Japanese guy who could speak English in the office go, oh, I'm English. It's like that's terrible. No.
right.
Should we call it here, by the way? Because we're sort of
Yeah, we're at the end point. Let me just say though that have you done Crystarium, by the way?
Oh yeah, I can do that while we still talk.
Okay.
Look how many points Snow has.
But no, what was I gonna say again? Is that yeah, I always like prefer like listening to the English voice actor because I always felt like like when you see like a name like let's say Troy Baker or I don't fucking know James Arnold Taylor, voice of Tidus, right? I like listening to them. Like in Final Fantasy X, yes, the voice acting was wonky, but it was also the first voiced Final Fantasy game. But 10-2, sorry, not 10-2, 12 has a fantastic voice acting performance.
There's actually like a long story behind the voices in 12. Like the cost for 12's voice acting was insane because they went out their way to have like proper dubbing. In fact, there's actually sort of a thing where the localization team of 12 did much more work than the Japanese team. Like for example, I think there was like a post they made where in the original Japanese there's like a tutorial when you first talk to the Chocobo Keeper. It's like, oh, do you want me to tell you what a Chocobo is? But for the English version, like, wait, Vaughn's lived on the streets and he's been around Chocobos this time. He probably knows what a Chocobo is. So they actually like rewrote the dialogue. So it's like, hey, do you want to, you know what a Chocobo is and all that, so do you want to hire this? So it's just little things like that. They cared more about the flavour in the English localization.
Yeah. Yes, I have watched Trigun before, but that was like during my teenager years.
I love Trigun. It used to be Trigun, Cowboy Bebop, was it Vampire Hunter D, Hellsing? Oh, that takes me back. Full Metal Alchemist.
I'll say this for to close it out. For if you want something more linear and more streamlined and probably like something a bit more dated, I say play Final Fantasy X. But if you want something that is more open world and has you stuff to do, and I would say go for 12.
Yeah, 12 is great. 12
holds up well. 10 has aged in terms of storyline and voice acting. The combat is fine.
I think 12 is more like a Western RPG in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's great though.
No, you also said the Adult Swim line is up in the US pretty much.
Was that sorry?
What? The Adult Swim line up in the US pretty much.
Oh, the anime I mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't really get into anime much these days. The best anime I watched it was like 2 years ago. My favorite anime I watched in many years was Monster, which of course probably loves the name Monster.
A monster, like a right monster.
Monster is great if you like psychological thrillers. It's really good. It's got a great concept, great cast. The dub is great. The Japanese version is great.
Right. But no, I think we should close out for now, and then we'll have the stream running. Are we doing 6 tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
And now what? Friday is it? Oh, what day are we?
Yeah. So Thursday tomorrow. So.
Thursday is 6 tomorrow, and then Friday is Final Fantasy 13, and then yeah. Ah shit.
What's up, fella?
I just realized that we're raiding on Sunday as well.
Yeah, we are.
The whole town's
Alright.
us.
But he said, as a final note, I will say that Monster was good. I'd recommend Tokyo Ghoul if you guys get the chance. I've heard of that?
Good things, yeah. I've heard good things. I should check it. I don't really get much time for anime much these days, but I'll check it out. I got someone in Static trying to get me to watch some anime. I forgot the name of it already.
Superior Taste said, bye guys, wish me luck in getting through 13-3, and I will wish you luck. We will be there eventually with that game.
Nero, you're gonna have to buy me that game. I'm not wasting my money on that.
I'll just I'll play it.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
I'll just like get my dusty PS3.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
I'll play through it.
Why am I still running in circles?
Alright, so but we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much everyone for watching. I really enjoyed the conversations that we had. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Take care, guys. It was a blast.
Yes.
Bye.
And see ya.
Bye.